My name is Dylan Lipe, Team Grilla Grills. The thing I like about barbecue in general is just the familial atmosphere around it. Everybody gathers around the pit, everybody gathers around the fire. It's a very old school, very early band kind of thing. I always say start out small. You know, a lot of times people are like, oh, I want to learn barbecue, I'm going to go buy a brisket, or I'm going to buy a whole shoulder. But, you know, that's like saying I want to learn to swim, so I'm going to swim the English Channel. You know, don't be afraid to start small. Chicken wings, pork tenderloins, burgers, chickens. You know, start with a short cook time, something that doesn't take hours and hours and hours of an overnight cook. You know, so that's the first thing. Start small, learn your flavor, learn your seasonings, learn your grill. You know, that's the biggest thing, I think. So, two, I would say, learn your grill, whatever it is you're cooking on, if it's a kettle, if it's a bullet, if it's a cabinet, if it's an offset. You know, even if you just cook biscuits on it, you know, there's a lot of videos and stuff out there that talk about placing biscuits on the grill top so you can learn the hot spots. Anything you can heat up, like spend the summer cooking everything out there so you can learn it, so you can learn your fire management. You know, if you're going straight charcoal and chunk, if you're a wood burner, you know, if you're a pellet grill, whatever it is, take every opportunity to learn it. And then the third thing I think is, you know, and a friend of mine, I think has t-shirts that say this, don't be afraid to burn stuff if you're going to burn stuff. You know, the number one question I get is, how did you get so good at this? And the answer isn't anything special. I fed people who love me and are close to me very bad food for a long time until I got better. So don't be afraid. You know, you're going to mess up, and that's the other reason, back to rule one. Start small. Start with cheap wings, cheap chicken, because the first few times it's probably not going to taste any good, and about half the time you're going to throw it away. So don't break the bank. Classes are fantastic. You know, I teach some myself, so whether they're competition or at home. But the other thing that's pretty cool is there's a new hybrid of class out there now. I call it the dinner and a show class, where you show up, they teach you how to do ribs and chicken. You get your hands dirty a little bit, and then you sit down and you get to eat what you made. And to me, those are some of the best ones because you get to see the full cycle of it. You get to see it from raw, you learn the processing of it, the cooking of it, and then you get to eat it. So, you know, now you know what done's supposed to look like and what the meat's supposed to taste like and all those fantastic things. If you walk around Memphis in May, you're going to see people from 6 years old or second grade running boxes all the way to people from the senior living center running the boxes. So I think it's a very approachable cuisine, and there's certainly enough grills and equipment out there. You know, Grilla Grill is a prime example. You know, whether it's one of the pellet grills or the Kamada, that has really shortened the learning curve on that and can make just about anybody a backyard hero.